Ghetto Goose superstar. We got the superstar in the studio. He's more of a superstar than me. I'm small fry.
No, don't say that.
Come
You're
on,
a
Doddy,
superstar
man.
in your own right. Peter Terry, like traditional radio show and real talks and all sorts going on.
No, it's all about Doddy, man. Now, Dodd, come on, let's be real, man. Now, as I say, I see you as a hype man. You're in the club. I never see you upset.
Nah, there's nothing to be upset about.
I never see you upset. But we're going to go in first of how did you get in the music game?
Long story, but I'll cut it short for you. I'll tell you what, I've always been kind of indirectly in the music game, but not in that kind of R&B scene. I've been I was more like a DJ, like MC, like Unity, Saxon, Volcano,
right?
From
Okay.
that era. So like when you're growing up, like you're 16, every young man's dream: build a sound, get some wood, get a speaker box, tease some wood from over there, a couple of nails, get it together. So I was always in that circle. So I was more into dancehall, like reggae music. That was my thing. So that where the DJ side of it came from. And then like myself, General Levy, like a lot of us.
because Levy's one of your bona fides.
Yeah, one of my bona fides. We came from the same ends. We used to DJ together. And then CKP, enough respect as well, because he went on further to the jungle, and then went to the garage and all the rest of it. So we all came from the same kind of era, same circle. We used to DJ in like friends' parties. Me and CKP used to be out every weekend, little friends' party here and there, holding the mic, just doing our thing. And then one thing led to another. He went to jungle and said to me, "What, you wanna come?" I said, "Nah, it's not my thing." But at the time, because I was more into reggae, the jungle was more doing my alien. I said, "Nah, that's not me." So continued DJing, and then like one day, the manager of Studio Express came to me and said, "Right, here what I'm gonna
hang on a sec. Now rewind. The manager of Studio Express. I thought it was you.
Nah, there's a long history to Studio Express. It was about 12 of us in the town.
So it's Ali.
But nah, it was me.
Oh, it's not Ali.
There was me, Ali, Super Ted, Blake 7, Liver, PK, Genie. Oh God, it's just Jeff. There's loads of us.
Oh, you're talking about Liver that does with Damraj?
Nah.
Oh, another Liver.
So what happened is like I was into reggae, and they were like the soul sound coming from the era. And then one day Jeff said to me, "Look, I'm in a bit of a predicament. My MC's not well. I need to come along and MC." I thought, well, yeah, but they were more slick, suave, shirt, trousers, and shoes. I was into tracksuit and trainers, so like
no more.
I said, like, how's this gonna work? He goes, under one condition. I said, what's that? He goes, well, you're gonna have to wear shoes. I said, you're for a rocket. So anyway, went out, bought a pair of shoes, went to the rave. And that's when I first met legendary Barry White, Desi G, Touch of Class. So I was hearing these geezers on the mic thinking, wow, yeah, sounds of the Touch of Class, thinking, wow, that's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from yaka yaka ya. So, boy, what's happening here? So, done the first one. It went all right, but it wasn't really what the band was looking for. But as time went on, I kind of started to listen to them old soul tapes, and I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds all right, but I can do that, I can do this, and like it just started to fit in, and then one thing led to another, and before you know, I was part of the gang. And then like anything, like any unit, it breaks off after a while. So myself and Ali, we went on the radio, IRFM, so it was sure I was getting popular. So from that, we was getting bookings like Studio Express, but Dodd and Ali.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say call a friction in the camp, but after a while.
Would you say that was on a jealousy tip there?
Not really. I wouldn't say it was a jealousy tip, because the sound was a sound. It was a collective sound.
Yeah.
So we could split the sound in half. That's how big the sound was. So that's what's happening. We split the sound in half. So people saying like, can we book Dodd and Ali? Can we book that site? So it caused a kind of rift. So I said to Ali, well, boy, what do you think? He goes, well, so we departed ways amicably, and then it was just Dodd and Ali. So he was doing our thing. But the manager, Jeff, who I got to take my hat off to, because without him I wouldn't be here today doing what I'm doing. He came with us.
So let me get this right, because people need to know this. This is the old idea that you're going to get to know who Studio Express is and who Dodd is. But let's be real. So Jeff is your manager.
Well, not now, because obviously Jeff's got married, settled down.
Right.
So he said after that, he said, you know what, guys, here's the books.
So he gave you the name.
Take what you're doing, do what you're doing. He's still with us to this day. And I still address him as the manager.
Right.
But it's basically Dodd and Ali doing our thing in it.
Because I must admit, every time, I mean, I've known these guys for donkeys, but every single time I do a booking with Doddy, he always says, listen, I need to ring up the manager.
Yeah.
And I used to always think you're talking about Ali.
Well, now, I'll tell you what it is. If you phone myself, I got to phone Ali.
Yeah, because you're partners.
And if you phone Ali, he's got to phone me.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it. And it just keeps business so smooth, so simple. Not saying we can't take a booking by ourselves, as in I'll take the booking and tell him afterwards. But we just like to keep everything above board and decent, isn't it?
Brilliant. And they are, you know, like them or loathe them, right? I'll tell you something, these guys are out all the time. There's new people that's come, there's people that's gone, and these guys are still there. And I remember knowing these guys, it's got to be 20 years strong.
Yeah,
easy.
20 years deep.
But when I was on Unique, it's got to be 20 years. Me and Pug was 20 years strong, and there's still every week in and out untouchable bookings. So that's an innings alone.
Yeah, we've done a couple of decades.
You have done a decade. We're going to come back. It's, of course, Doddy, Peter Terry, and you're getting to know what Doddy's really about. And this is him on his calm mode. Catch him in the club, different things.
If you have a business, service or product and need people to know about it, you need to advertise. Get the word out about what you have to offer to thousands of potential customers using the radio. Radio advertising works and is very cost effective, so stay ahead of the competition and advertise on Supreme Radio. Call
07 944 795 072.
Bayham's Jazz Bar partly sponsors the Real Deal Network show. Every Thursday, cocktails and live jazz. Fridays, open mic night. Saturday nights, club night. Soul Food Sundays. Relax to our neo soul. Book your party and let's have a party. For further information, contact www.bayhamsjazzbar.co.uk or telephone 0208 379 4175. Bayham's Jazz Bar are situated at Bayham Street, Camden, London, NW1 0AB.
Purely Natural partly sponsors the Real Deal Network show. Hi, this is Anastasia, owner of Purely Natural. We are an award-winning natural hair salon and we've been around 25 years. We're one of England's first natural hair salons. We're based in the heart of Stratford, 5 minutes from Stratford Station. We specialise in contemporary natural hairstyles. If you have locks, natural hair or simply for transitioning, check out our website, purelynaturalhair.com. and add us on Instagram, Purely Natural One. Give us a call on 0208 221 0122. Pop in today, where you'll be greeted by our friendly staff.
Mason's Rum Punch. Have you tried it? Mason's Rum Punch. Have you got it in your store? Mason's Rum Punch. Why don't you try for your function today? Mason's Rum Punch. Email us at masonsrumpunch.co.uk and we will make sure we'll get the service on the way. Mason's Rum Punch is partly sponsor of the Real Deal Network show. Mason's Rum Punch.
Yeah. Little flipper. My girl Leah.
Sunshine, I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine. I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine.
Look, I know you wanna chill with a player, but all you gotta do is keep it real with a player. Just answer your phone whenever I call, cause I'm riding on chrome. Whenever I ball, I like them short and tall, but not too thick. I just walk in the spot and take my pick, and they wanna roll cause they like my style. And when I pop my collar, I make them smile. I need a lady on the streets, but a freak in the sheets that know how to cook, cause a nigga like to eat spaghetti, shrimp, and steak. And I'll adore you. I treat you like milk, I'll do nothing but spoil you.
Sunshine, I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine. I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your
I know your friends wanna holler cause I got them dollars. Push the Maybach Monday, Tuesday Impala. I switch whips like kicks, I'm a baller. And if I get your phone number, I'ma call you. And we can meet up the next day and chill. But I'm always on the road, baby girl, that's how I live. I got bills to pay, I got moves to make. But when my plane touch down, pick me up at 8. Don't be late.
I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine. I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine. We don't have to be in love. We can just be friends. I will be right there, beginning to the end. I can bring my girls, you can bring your friends. We can both have fun. Don't want this to
They say love is pain and pain is love. I know your mama mad cause you talk to a thug. You think you know my type, but you ain't got no clue about what a real nigga like me do. I like to stack my bread and flip my chips, and I can change your life if you get with flip. I take private jets to Vegas, man. It's 20 grand each bet cause I'm major, man. We can cruise the world in a Bentley or so, but don't worry, the chauffeur opened the door. You couldn't ask for more cause we got it out. Cause you my baby girl, right? Right?
sunshine. I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine. I could call you my baby boy. You could call me your baby girl. Maybe we could spend some time. I can be your sunshine.
Wow, Sunshine. Cool. We play some real old. Don't forget it's the 2000. That's what we're doing. If you don't know who you're listening to, if it's your first time across, of course, also on social medias, and that it is Peter Terry and Mr.
D-O-double-D.
That's it.
Well, I should say
D-O-double-D.
MC Dodd, really.
No, MC Dodd. Yeah, go on that one. Absolutely. Now, obviously, we brought Dodd in because we want to know who is Dodd. Who is Dodd? Where's Dodd come from? And what's his real, views within the music business, etc., and the ups and the downs and stuff like that. And before the break, we were talking about, obviously, go and react with what you were just saying, the last furlong within yourself. I don't want to slip it in the wrong direction, but it's like, okay, we're talking about now you being an MC. We've already talked about how you started off and you had a massive collective of Studio Express 625, and now the collective has just come down to 2 individuals that are doing very well. And you and Ali have been together now for how long?
Oh, good. Decade and a half.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very, very long time. And, everybody without, shall I say without you guys, because I'll be honest, of one of the top, I would say there's a top 5 of people that can put bums on chairs without, because I want to ask this question, my Dodd, and I'm going to be real. Say that there was a rave, right, with every big name DJ that had their own event.
Yeah.
And they all done a set at their own event. They done their own thing on the same day. That is called the last man standing. Don't you agree?
Yeah, but I tell you what.
Because we're like a social club. If people don't go to you,
they're going to go somewhere else.
They're going to go to Fifth. If they don't go to Fifth,
go to Special.
They're going to go to Special. They don't go to... But everybody on one day. Come on, guys. I want you all to do a rave the same day.
It wouldn't work.
Last man standing.
It wouldn't work.
Last man standing.
It wouldn't work.
That's not me being big-headed or nothing. I just would love to see it.
It wouldn't work.
Why wouldn't it work?
I'll tell you why.
Go on.
You've got every Studio Express West London.
Yes.
Fifth Avenue South London.
Yes.
Special Touch East London.
Yes.
For example, just keep it simple.
All right, do the three.
If we all had a rave on the same day, yes, all of us will have our own crowds on that same day.
Yes.
But what makes the rave more than nice is when you've got
all together.
When you've got a collective of all different eras in that rave.
Right.
So I might come from West. I might be talking to a mate who comes from South.
Yes.
And that's a different energy. He might have a mate from East, and that's a different energy. Or his cousin might come from East, and wants to rave over South. So the whole intermix and the whole swapping over and going across the water, it's all part of the raving excitement. Where are you going this Saturday? Well, we're going over to East London. What time are we leaving? boy, we're coming from South, so it should take us an hour. Let's leave at this time. It's all that excitement goes in raving. It's not just getting to the rave and saying, all right, then you're going to hear some good music and all the rest of it. It's the whole beginning and the end. Because, all right, the best part of it for me, finishing a rave, was going to bagels.
Oh, yeah.
When we used to rave over East London, the best laugh room was going Dawson, going bagels. We'd be outside the bagel shop for another 2 additional hours.
Just
on
talking.
Top, just talking,
Gassing.
cracking jokes. How the rave was and all this.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays we've lost all the excitement.
Yeah.
Because those places have kind of...
They're closed down.
They're closed down. If they're closed down...
Or they're not closed down. They're not opening that late.
Yeah.
Anymore.
So the whole dynamics of raving is slightly changed or taking a slight tilt. I want to say change, it's just taking a slight tilt.
So, okay, so that's not going to happen.
Well, you never know.
That's not going to happen. Oh,
and another thing, you got to look at it this way.
Yeah,
There's not enough venues.
No, we've lost the venues.
We've lost loads of venues.
No, we've lost the venues.
And not only that as well, I could say 70% is down to us as well.
Oh, 100%.
As promoters and DJs, because
100%.
When we should have been elevating the business, we kept it at the same level. Like,
yeah, but you can't control your listeners, your followers. You
can't control it, but we could have controlled where we took them, because at the end of the day, look, we started off at house dances.
Yes,
that was the biggest things.
Massive.
Like, was in house dances.
Still going on, and it's going to go to that.
Nah, it's going to go to that.
It's going to go warehouses. It's going to go warehouses and house parties.
House dances will never ever.
No.
Never ever fade out.
Never.
The only way for house dancing to fade out is when the younger generation they're not into house dances.
No, they're not into that.
So our era will continue that era until the era's completely, till I'm old. That's
You're old already. You're old already.
Well, I don't want, you keep using the word old. I don't like that word old. I'm the word I'm looking for, I'm youthful.
Youthful.
Yeah, so it's hard to say that you can blame the punters. At the end of the day, when we had like 1,800, 2,000 followers every Saturday, what we should have then done is took them to classier venues. But it's like anything, we just were given warehouses after warehouses. So we went from like Tyson Street, Abbott Street, Oxgate Lane, Acapulco, but we just didn't see the other side, the vision on the other end, where we could have been going to. Maybe now we should be at O2.
Well, we should
ramming at O2 with 3,000 people.
Yeah,
but we kept the warehouses, and as people got older, the expectations got more and more. But we never gave them the expectations. So, for example, say you're going to warehouses for 4 years, but now you got a new job, you're earning decent money, you got a nice car. You don't really want to be in a warehouse now, because the shoes that you're buying might cost a little bit more than the shoes you're buying then. The clothes you're buying look a lot better than then. So what we should have been raising the bar as time went on.
But we never did. But the thing, don't you think so as well, Dodd, that the thing we didn't do, like prime example, I say it all the time and I don't care, like a consortium should have been sorted out, for instance, when Choice went under. We should have had a next thing to move on to. We didn't do that. We decided, well, not us, but the owners, they decided it's mine, I'm not sharing it, and I'm just going to get my money and I'm going to walk away, which has left a Black People's radio station, which was on a massive level, to be to nothing now and to be taken over. Don't you agree with that?
I agree with it, and at the same time, we've always got to remember this. And what I'm going to say might sound a bit controversial, but Black people haven't got nothing anyway.
That's right.
We don't own nothing substantial where we can bounce off it. So when we do get something substantial,
don't appreciate it.
No, we don't. Not we don't appreciate it, and it's working right. We appreciate it, but it's just the thing. Black people don't stick together. So,
Aha! Now that's where I wanted to come, but it was good that you said that.
Oh God, have I put myself in problem?
No, you ain't put yourself in problem, because that is a fact. Do you know what? There is so many people within our industry with promoters and things. It's like, for instance, you design flyers, you do the IT, you are a good promoter. You put all those in one and was to work together, we would be much further than where we were.
Yeah,
today.
a lot further. But then it goes down to anything. Money brings egos. Egos brings divisions.
Listen, I didn't say that. He said that.
No, but I'm just keeping it real.
I didn't say that.
Money brings egos. Egos bring divisions. And unless everybody's got money at the same time,
ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, because if you suddenly, Peter Terry, you turn the biggest promoter in England, I see you driving a nice car and all the rest of it. Suddenly, I want to be like Peter Terry. But if I can't get that bringing to be out.
I want to take him down.
I'm gonna grudge you because you should be bringing me in because we was on a radio station doing an interview on the Thursday on the Real Talk Show. Now you're a big promoter. What about me? But it's out there for anybody to get, and that's why I'm a strong believer. Anything you want to get, you can get it. Work hard, and you can get results.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's D-O-double-D, it's Peter Terry, and this is the Real Deal Talk with Doddy, mate. This is where you're getting him, relax. I won't say a cup of tea, he's got his water and whatever, and this is where you're getting what he's really about. So when you see him on the road, see him hype, and some people say, "Cool, he don't talk to no one, he's ignorant," like ladies, whatever. Yeah, he's not. You're finding out the real Dodd right here on the big one, music.
One of better that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever. Live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine. You feel the ambiance, trying to get us rhyme. By the ounce, though, accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show. You feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Other me hated looking up in his life in all possible ways. Know the feds is bugging my life. Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the uptown high block. He got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback. Yo, still in all we living. Just dream about to get back. That made him smile though his eyes said, "Pray for me. I do you one better and slay these faithfully." Murder is a tough.
You already know what it is, man. This is your boy Ayaz, aka Mr. Replay, and right now you're locked into my DJ, the hottest DJ, DJ Peter Terry.
Yo, what's up? This is Khalees, and I'm chilling out with Peter Terry.
My ties with Tata down in the Vata, ha ha, papa. Word life, I dabbled in crazy way. Without rap, I was crazy straight. Partner, I'm still spending money from 88.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead presidents to represent
know what? I make you and your whack mans fold like bad hands, roll like Monopoly. Advance, you copy me like white crystal. I gross the most at the end of the fiscal year than these could wish to. The dead presidential candidate with the sprinkles in the presidential ice that'll offend you in due time when crime flees my mind. All sneak thieves and player haters can shine. But until then, I keep the trillion cut diamond shining brilliant. I tell you half the story, the rest you fill it in. Long as the villain win, I spend Japan yen to 10 major events. Catch me in the joints, convinced my iguanas is biting. J-A-Y hyphen, controlling, manipulating. I got a good life, man. Pounds and pence, enough dollars make sense. While you ride the bench, catch me swinging for the fence. Dead presidents, you know.
Dead presidents to represent me. Dead presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 dead presidents to represent
so
me.
be it, the Soviet, the unified steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy row, heavy dough, Mike machete your flow. Your paper falls slow like confetti. Mine's a steady grow, Betty grow. Pay 5 in it for blow. Better believe I have 1160 to show. My dough flip like Tycoon, Jay-Z the icon. Baby, you like Dawn, maybe this crystals will change your life on. Roll with the winners, heavy spinners like hit records. Rockefeller, don't get it corrected. Perfected from chicks, the chicks that scribbing a Lexus. Naked without your gun, we taking everything you brung. We caking, you faking, we getting it done. Crime family, well connected Jay-Z. And you fake thugs is unplugged like MTV. Got MD3, take your treasure, my pleasure. Dead presidentials, politics is you jowl. Bang!
Presidents to represent me. Dead presidents to represent me. Dead presidents to represent me. Dead presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 dead presidents to represent me.
Right, we're going to go for a break. We're going to come back. We're going to come back with Doddy and, of course, Peter Terry. And don't forget, this is all about, don't forget, Dodd is also going to be down there at Elegance.
Yep.
Yes,
Sure.
and you're going to catch him in full effect, hype and doing his thing and whatever. Come on, what are you going to bring to the table at Elegance, man?
I'll tell you what, I never tell people what I'm going to bring to the table, but I can guarantee you, from there, you got energy.
There you go. And that is 100% Doddy energy. We'll go for a break. And when we come back, we're going to come back with more about Elegance and all that good stuff as well. We'll give you tickets. And don't forget, you can meet the man in person as well. Some people say, I don't like to approach him, because he's always faced his push up and all that. Do you get that?
No.
So we're going to be speaking to Dodd very shortly. Stay there.
You found it. The best music you'll find anywhere. StreamFM.com. All the music you want.
Tickets are selling fast for the main event, Party on the Ends. It's an East London ting on Bank Holiday Saturday, the 29th of April. Get your tickets from Buddy Music in Tottenham, James Shoecare in Barkingside, Mellow Mix Studios in Stoke Newington. Online at eventbrite.com. All the DJs, Manhattan Sound, Jimmy Inting Magic, Special Touch, and DJ Claudius are marvelous. Or call
The Listeners Party, Saturday, May the 20th. DJs, The Supreme Hit Squad, DJ Claudius, LeJay, Santic Romantic, The Chemist, your musical host, Tony F, and Vibe Master. This all takes place at Sydney's 545 Cranbrook Road, Ilford, IG2 6HE. Admission £5 before 11, 8 after. Buy one drink, get one free on selected brands, including cocktails between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Birthday deals are welcome. Music, listeners, you name it, we play it. Info 07913 422 75. Saturday, May the 20th. We'll see you there.
Ratty Sounds, Dirty Dan and Remy Promotions present a Bank Holiday Special, a celebration of life. The Spring Ball, Sunday 30th of April, at the luxurious Royal Lounge Banquet and Suite, High Road, Wembley, HA96AA from 10 till 5 a.m. Cream of the crop entertainment for the grown and sexy ravers from DJ Ratty, Natural B and Frankie Beverly, Company Soul Sound, latest edition, Cass Manhattan, Federal Touch, Chairman of the Board, One Love Sound and Funkadelic Sound. Tickets £15 from DJs, Maestro, James Shoecare, and online from eventbrite.co.uk. Tory and birthday parties and group and table bookings welcome. Info call 07956 470 176. A celebration of life. Bank Holiday Sunday, 30th of April, Royal Lounge, Wembley. The leaving party for St. Lucia Jazz. Dress code is sexy smart colours and bright springwear.
We Love Soul, the Sunday payback feast with a free jerk cuisine buffet from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. 14th of May, Scala, 275 Pentonville Road, London, N1 9NL, 8 p.m. till 2 a.m. Photo ID essential. 90s R&B, hip hop, boogie and funk and party anthems featuring an exclusive live PA by Donny, DJs, Jigs, Gordon Mack, HB, Calvin Francis, Fitzroy, Soul Survivor, Sammy Confunction and DJ Vibes. 70s and 80s soul, reggae and rare groove revivals and neo soul with Mystery and GQ's Loverboy, Capricorn, Studio One and Brothers Inc. Advance tickets £10 with 500 early bird tickets at £5 available from welovesoul.co.uk.
Exclusive entertainment in conjunction with the Real Big Man proudly presents Let Me Entertain You, the Canary Island Escape. 5 days and 4 nights of some great fun in the sun. There are 4 themed nights, including a boat party. There will be beach parties and also a fitness group session, plus comedy by Cat B and Yuri Styler. There'll also be live PAs featuring Alfonso Stewart and more. DJs confirmed so far: Lucian D, Raw Flavor, Dave B, MC Shooks, and WJ Goodgood from Special Touch. We party and have fun from the 12th to 16th of October. All the early bird packages have now sold out, but you can still get the all-inclusive platinum packages for £499 based on 2 people sharing. For more information, please call 07944 795 072 or log on to CanaryIslandEscape.com. Lawrence B and Mr. Byron bring to you the big Bank Holiday Stage Show on Bank Holiday Monday, the 29th of May at the Cornelius Restaurant, 1 New River Avenue, Hornsey, N8 7QD. Doors open at 2 p.m. and showtime is at 4 p.m. sharp. Live on stage, comedy by White Yardie and PAs by Don E and Hill Street Soul.
I'm Hill Street Soul, and I'll be appearing at the Cornelius Restaurant.
Supporting acts will be Camilla Marcel, Janae, and Geneva. Then you'll be entertained in 2 arenas, featuring Strictly Soul with WJ Goodgood, The Chemist, and Chairman of the Board, and featuring Strictly Reggae and Revival with Musty G, Joshua B, Brothers INC, and Roy Medallion. Early bird show and dance tickets are priced at £15 and £18.50 thereafter. Dance only tickets are £10. It's more on the door. For more information, please call 07940 450 795.
Yes, London, here I come.
Live Experience Entertainment and Road to Show present Summer Reggae Fest 2017. Featuring live in concert for one massive UK show. The return of the Emperor, Shabba Ranks. Shabba, live for one night only with Maxi Priest, Barrington Levy, and Mr. Vegas. Saturday, 1st of July at the SSE Arena, Wembley. Doors open 5:30, showtime 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets from £40 to £60 plus booking fee from access.com. Call 0844 815 0815. And from usual outlets, Shabba, Maxi, Barrington, and Vegas, plus what's of a showcase, Shawnee B, Daddy Ernie, and Daddy Fridge. It's gonna be epic.
Prestige Promotion presents another Saturday Night Revival Jam featuring the legendary David Ram Jam Rodigan.
One and only big youth for the mighty David Rodigan.
That's right, Rodigan comes to Tottenham Green Leisure Centre, 1 Phillip Lane, N15 4JA. Saturday, 13th of May, alongside Senator B, Robber Rank Saboni Fight 1, Lovers T, and Tommy J from the One Way Sound. All playing on the Quadraphonic sound system. It's the massive once-a-year event with tickets only £18. Call the hotline 07 961 199 314. Tempted to...
Bayham's Jazz Bar partly sponsors the Real Deal Network show. Every Thursday, cocktails and live jazz. Fridays, open mic night. Saturday nights, club night. Soul Food Sundays. Relax to our neo soul. Book your party and let's have a party. For further information, contact www.bayhamsjazzbar.co.uk or telephone 0208 379 4175. Bayham's Jazz Bar are situated at Bayham Street, Camden, London, NW1 0AB.
Purely Natural partly sponsors the Real Deal Network show. Hi, this is Anastasia, owner of Purely Natural. We are an award-winning natural hair salon and we've been around 25 years. One of England's first natural hair salons. We're based in the heart of Stratford, 5 minutes from Stratford Station. We specialise in contemporary natural hairstyles. If you have locks, natural hair, or simply for transitioning, check out our website, purelynaturalhair.com. and add us on Instagram, Purely Natural 1. Give us a call on 0208 221 0122. Pop in today, where you'll be greeted by our friendly staff.
Mason's Rum Punch. Have you tried it? Mason's Rum Punch. Have you got it in your store? Mason's Rum Punch. Why don't you try for your function today? Mason's Rum Punch. Email us at masonsrumpunch.co.uk and we will make sure we'll get the service on the way. Mason's Rum Punch is partly sponsor of the Real Deal Network show. Mason's Rum Punch. Call us today.
Yes, I hope you're enjoying the program. It's a different show today because it's all about discussion. It's about talk. It's about people wanting to know who DDD is. Studio Express 625 and Ali can't talk for himself right now, but you know what? Dodd is here. And we're going over certain things. And right now we're going to go into a different subject with Dodd now. It's about your highs and your lows. I mean, I know the sad loss. You had a sad loss a few months ago, which obviously was very close to you as well, with your late father.
Yeah, my old man was like my right.
He was in the music business as well, was he?
Yeah, he was in everything. But, yeah, I mean, it was very, very... Well, I'll tell you what, we were brothers more than father and son. So the loss of my dad kind of took its toll, but at the same time, it's given me a new energy, a new zest. It's given me a new, leash of life, really, where I'm on it. I'm bang on it. And it's not even because I'm on it because of his sake. I'm just knowing to myself, right, you know what, if he was about it, he would have been encouraging me. So he's not here now, so let me just continue the same energy, same vibe. And
was it through the dreaded name Big C, was it?
Yeah, cancer. You know what, I would prefer people to refer it as what it is. It's cancer. And what we got to do now as black people is stop talking about it like it's a secret.
Do something about it.
It's not a secret.
No.
It's nothing bad.
It's wiping us out.
And it's not a disease. Well, it is a disease, but it's not a disease where it's like a sexually transmitted disease.
What do you think causes it? I love to ask people this because
I think it's a number of things. I think it's the tablets. I think it's the food. I think it's, from my experience.
When you say the tablets,
remember a lot of these tablets are curing one thing but harming the other. So, for example, say if you take too much of one tablet, after one it might start damaging your liver, or it might start damaging your heart, and then you take another tablet for your heart. And if you realise after a while you'll be taking tablets for every part of your body.
Do you take tablets?
Not really.
High blood pressure?
No.
Okay.
Gym.
You would have thought you'd been high blood pressure, this guy.
I know it is. My lifestyle, as much as people trying to say, well, boy, he looks like a man that just plays sound every week and everything, but my lifestyle's quite balanced. I'm busy. I'm not going to lie, I'm busy. I'm out there doing my thing and keeping it moving, but at the same time, you got to get your rest. You got to eat properly.
When you okay, you're saying eat properly. What do you eat that's different to the rest? Would you say that's
I'll tell you what,
a respectful meal? I mean, because obviously you do a lot of nights, like
a respectful
late
meal
nights.
for me, right? Is, don't get me wrong. Sometimes to eat
Kentucky.
Yeah,
you go there. You have to go there.
All those little fast food joints.
You have to
I'm
go.
not going to sit here and preach and say, yeah, you have to. In the game I'm in, you have to.
You have to
at some point. You might come in the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You're too tired to go stand in front of the stove to make some eggs and that. So you run and get a McDonald's breakfast.
Right.
But everything in moderation.
Right.
Like
you don't live on it, basically.
I don't live on it.
No.
I don't live on it. I'll snack on it when I'm hungry, and but I don't live on it. Like fizzy drinks, I don't live on it. But I love a fizzy drink now and then. Red Bull, I drink it now.
Now that's dangerous.
Those things ain't really good for you because
no, it's not.
100% sugar, 100% caffeine.
Well, caffeine is a rush, isn't it?
Right.
It's
So
a
what's the
rush.
difference between caffeine and
Massive
smoking?
rush.
So
but true.
You're putting two entities in your body. You're putting smoking entity in your body, and you're putting sugar into your body. So everything in moderation. That's what I say to anybody. There's no wrong and rights to eating. All right, you can eat healthy. Everybody knows that. But healthy eating is expensive.
All right, well, let me tell you. So you see, when you're talking about Red Bull, one of my mates, quite big in the industry, more on the commercial side, one of the members of the Dream Team.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Now, he used to drink Red Bull, and he went to the doctors, and he was complaining that there was something wrong. He just went, and the doctor took his blood pressure, was so high, he was rushed to hospital. The guy nearly had a heart attack.
See what I mean?
Because of Red Bull.
That's what I'm saying.
And he said to me, Pete, I used to drink it like water.
But you know what? When you're actually in a rave and you're getting on with your thing, and someone comes to you and says, what do you want to drink? I don't drink alcohol.
Right.
Or when I say I don't drink alcohol, I don't drink it as a...
So you're not a brandy man and all that rubbish, no?
I'm not an every week drinker. I'm an occasional drinker. And I'll tell anybody, I'm a lightweight.
Lightweight, yeah.
After 2 glasses,
that's
you
it,
know
you're
what?
done.
Everything looks blurred. So let's keep it real. So when you do come to me, you're going to give me either a Lucozade, Red Bull, or water.
Yeah.
So there was a time I was drinking a lot of Red Bull.
Doddy, that's a cheap date for the ladies out there, brother.
Yeah, well, it is. Yes. That's why, like, it's not cheap for me.
Right, go ahead, yeah.
So, at the end of the day, yeah, I used to drink a lot of Red Bull, but then I started to notice changes. I felt when it's time for you to sleep, I can't sleep, and I'm sleeping like 6 hours later.
Yeah.
But the day's already started, so.
Well, it's like speed, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. So after a while, you realise if you really concentrate on your body properly, you start seeing what's good for you, what's bad for you. But I'm not here to say don't eat this, don't eat that. What I'm saying to everybody who's listening is just be aware. Everything in moderation.
So okay, so you go gym.
Yeah.
And how many times a week would you go gym?
I try my best to get there 3 times a week, but depending how the week goes. I'm not going to say that I'm definitely the man to set the example, but my target is 3 days a week. But depending what I'm doing in the daytimes and all the rest of it and how I feel, but I try to get in.
Do you get a buzz of being in a club and performing in front of so many people?
I ain't lie to you, it's the best feeling in the world.
Right.
My buzz, for everybody who's listening, is not so much to see, the music is important.
Very important.
My buzz is to see the happy look on people's
faces when they hear a certain tune and you're the one that's...
And I can see they ain't thinking about bills, they're not thinking about what time I got to go work, they're not thinking about stresses in life.
Just enjoying themselves.
Having a good time. That's what my target is.
And would you say, like, okay, on that side of it, of the buzz, you got 3 gigs in the same night. Does sometimes you think, all right, you've done one, you got another 2, oh God.
Nah.
Never.
Don't get me wrong, it's like anything. It's work.
Yeah.
You get days when if you got a job that you really enjoy, you'll always get a day thing. Oh God! But once I'm there,
it's all over.
Traveling between one to the other, you might say no. But once I'm in that place, it's all gone.
It's all gone.
It's all on me.
Now you're also you're a very, very good promoter as well, because you put on a lot, and you just done the 90s. You've got this 90s thing that you do. You had General Levy on it last week, and you've put other artists on there as well.
Top Cat.
And then the other thing is that you had a major event that everybody knows about, Lollipop, and you did it at Cook's.
Boy, I tell you what.
Stay there, play some more music. We're going to go there. Lollipop!
One night in a disco on the outskirts of Frisco, I was cruising with my favorite gang. The place was so boring, filled with out-of-towners touring. I knew that it wasn't my thing. I really wasn't caring, but I felt my eyes staring at a guy who stuck out in the crowd. He had the kind of body that would shame Adonis, and a face that would make any man proud. Oh, what wow! He's the greatest dancer. Oh, what wow! That I've ever seen. Oh, what wow! He's the greatest dancer. Oh, what wow! The champion of dance, his moves will put you in a trance, and he never leaves the disco alone. Arrogance, but not conceit. As a man, he's complete, my creme de la creme. Please take me home. He wears the finest clothes, the best designers, heaven knows. Ooh, from his head down to his toes. Halston, Gucci, Fiorucci. He looks like a steal. That man is dressed to kill. Oh, what wow! He's the greatest dancer. Oh, what wow! Greatest dancer, oh what wow! Ooh, 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 wow! Oh what wow! Yeah, he's the greatest dancer, oh what wow! That I've ever seen. I love the move, me tell you, it's always cool. And the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool at the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me.
Car wash. I tell you what, I don't care, Dodd. The old school, I'll say it until it's boring, man, but nothing beats the old school.
Can't beat it.
Nothing, no matter what you try, nothing
80s and 90s real music.
It's real music. It really is real music. Now we're talking about Lollipop.
Yeah.
Now Lollipop was a massive adventure for you. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give props to Dr. Psycho and PC Mystery because they initially brought us in at the beginning.
Right.
And then time went on, Psycho dropped off, Mystery dropped off, and it was down to me to take up the reins right down to the end. Now, Lollipop, what can I say about Lollipop? It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, that's it.
And do you know what? I think you were the first ones to really get a midweek thing going.
Yeah, and then also got to big up my mate Robo Ranks from
Robo, yes,
from Music Street. He had the reggae night in St Manford, so we was bouncing off one another. So, and plus me and Robo came from the same era, and we was good friends. So we used to kind of compare notes at the end of the night, saying how was your night and what could I do to help you and what you could do to help me. So it made both nights successful on the R&B side and on the reggae side. But I must say, Corks for me, legendary, and it would always be there in my mind, back in my mind. And even the other day, I met someone that said, "Are you gonna bring back Lollipop?" I said, if I could find a venue tomorrow, I'll put it on tomorrow. Yeah, but
that's the thing. We ain't got no venues.
Ain't got no venues, and it's getting worse because with all the new laws and.
Well, they're trying their little tactics, in there. They're trying their little schemes, and it's all about money, making money of any other way, form that they can make the money they would do.
Well, you know what? To tell the truth, it's happening, but for the little venues that we have got, it's just for the public, Joe public, to realise that if you really want to go out, you got to behave yourself. And if you can't behave yourself, how do you expect the promoters to get a venue?
That's right.
It's impossible.
That's
and
right.
then when we do get a venue, the prices of the venue now
are mad.
So we've got to reflect that back in the ticket price. Where people might think, oh, that man's charging all this money to make all this money, but sometimes you're not even making the money. You're breaking even, and sometimes you're losing. But someone on the outside looking is going to think, oh, I paid £15, I paid £12, I paid £10. But you got to look at it this way: we've been doing £10 tickets from 1992.
We're doing £5 now as well.
Right,
We're
you check
going
it.
back.
What shop can you go in now and buy rice from the same price as 1992? It's impossible. What shop can you go in and buy a pair of trainers in 1992 and come back in 2017 and be paying the same price for
Well, look at Primark's the nearest you can get to it, but at the end of the day,
And even they're putting up their
Shoes Zone, and they're going up because of the situation with the EU and all the madness, the Brexit, and the thing that people got to understand that it's going to get worse.
But what I'll say, these people, I was refraining my thought. What Joe public don't understand is you're paying the same ticket price, £10. Alcohol's gone up in price. The club's gone up in price. Security's gone up in price. DJs have gone up in price. A hit set high has gone up in price. But you're still paying the same £10 that you was paying in 1992. So how does the promoter make any money? You've put up the price down to 15. Really and truly, ticket price starting price should be £20 now.
And you still want the freebie.
And you still got the freebie. Well, the freebie argument, that's another argument. Because I've had people directly tell me, if you don't give me a free ticket, I'm not coming.
Stay at home.
Hello.
Stay at home.
I'm a bit lost. You're not even say, well, have you got any half price tickets? You're saying, if I don't get a ticket, I'm not coming. But that's just through familiarity. As time goes on, like for example, if you was buying tickets for me for the last 10 years, eventually I will give you a comp.
Yes.
Because out of gratitude, I will give you a comp.
Well, it's not even that. There's so much of us promoters around as well. And then, when we all ring you up and say, all right, Dodd, we're coming down, you just put our name on the guest list.
So you got to get this way. By the time sometime you finish with your guest list, you got 100 people on there.
Yeah.
100 times 20 is £2,000. So
that's it. It's gone.
We don't need to explain it any further. But
you've lost a lot of money, right?
I've lost a lot of money in this game. Awful lot of it. I've lost. Myself and DJ.
Have you lost so much money in the stage where you've said to yourself, I want to give up?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I've lost some decent money. Between myself and DJ Ali, we've lost some decent money to the point where we said, that's it, we're not.
And you know what? You're a big man to come and say that, because you don't have to tell us that. You can go, no, we mean me. But you're not saying that.
the sweetest thing to this game is just keep it real.
Yeah.
And I try my hardest to keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect, and I'm not angel.
None of us have.
But
I've had flops.
I've
We've
tried
all
my
had
hardest to
flops.
keep it real, and I try my hardest to be transparent.
Mm.
And once you got those two combinations working right, why? I don't
Mm.
need to be someone I'm not. The hardest thing is to be someone that you're not, because you're acting.
You're acting.
On a Saturday night, I put on a show. But away from, once I put down that mic on a Saturday, I'm who I am.
You're Ali. I'm Dodd.
Yeah, well,
You're Dodd.
We're both.
You're Dodd. Now, you saw bad experiences and all that.
Wow.
There's got to be bad
highs and lows.
experiences.
Is that
Highs, the
You
highs
wanna
and
go into
lows.
my highs and lows?
We're going to go into the highs and lows. Don't forget, this is a totally different show. This is all about Dodd, Peter Terry, up close and definitely very personal, because you never heard him in this state before. After the break.
If you have a business, service, or product and need people to know about it, you need.
Hang on. Isn't it right? This is Dodd's highs and lows. He's going to explain what you just said just now. But isn't it right, when you start a business, you lose for the first year? Expected
you expect
to
to.
lose
No,
for
you
the...
expect to
But you
lose.
have to spend as well.
You got to spend to make it.
There you go.
But at the same time, I was a lot
But
younger.
4 or 5 people, a lot younger, walking into your venue.
Bit more ego. Boys, kind of.
And was this on the launch party?
Well, not even a launch party. This is just like week to week before it kicked off. Cork's Wine Bar just done a U-turn overnight. I was going in like for 6 weeks. I was getting to the stage where I'm not putting no more money in it. I thought, this is it now. I'm going to call it a day. And then suddenly, bang.
Everybody started turning up.
I went there one day. The place was rammed. I thought, wow. And then for 10
Well, that's
years,
the birth, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 years straight. Went down the road.
10 years straight. Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? 10 years,
10 years
straight.
straight.
Six weeks of flopping and then 10 years
of
straight.
success.
That's a good innings.
Yeah, I can't complain.
That's a good innings. But some people, they would do it for 3 weeks and like, nah, ain't happening. And then the owners would just say, nah, this ain't working. Boom, boom.
But I'm a strong believer in if you're gonna enter a business,
Do it properly.
Do it properly, and put your money where your mouth is. So that was one of my all-time like inspirations to myself. Like, it's pointless you starting something and you don't give it your best and see it to the end. And so said so done. And then 10 years down the road, another low point. We played at the Fez.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Fez in Lewisham. Lewisham Way, yeah.
I don't know what took me. I said something to a young lady in the mic, and I got Peter Terry. I can't begin to tell you the level of boo I got.
Really?
I got a terrible.
What, from the whole place?
It started off with just a group of girls that I was speaking to, and I think everybody must have been in agreement with what he was doing, and everybody got involved. And it was just like, how do I get back from this? But I just had to just take it on the chin and it's like a box, innit?
And then at the end, did you get through it all right?
Got through it all right. Got a bit of cussing at the end of it, but you know what? You live to learn, innit?
Did you go and speak to her after?
Nah, definitely not.
Wow. Do you see her on the scene now?
Yeah, well,
because we're on a small scene.
No, believe it or
scene's
not,
big, you know?
believe it or not, we're good friends, huh?
Oh, well, that's good.
So something came good out of it, but at the time
it didn't start well.
It didn't sound good. It didn't sound good.
Wow.
My highs. I've had a lot of highs. But one high that definitely stuck in my mind is when I won the best MC.
Who was that for?
That was like for I forgot all the who actually done the promotion. I think it was G Money at the time.
Oh yeah, G.
Yeah.
What's happened to him now?
G Money's doing well for himself. He's
abroad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's abroad and he's doing well for himself. He was over here the other day actually.
Because he started a few
Shout out
radio
the other day.
stations and all that, didn't he?
Yeah, he's doing well. But that was a definite high, winning that award, and like it felt like
you're doing something good.
Recognised by somebody for doing something. And so we had some good times. Playing.
I got a good award on here, you know, Duddy. Best newcomer.
Well, you're not new. As you would say, you're old.
To the state. to the station. I was new at the time.
What? It just gives you that feeling that you've been recognised and like your worth is being like welcomed.
Yeah.
So when I won that, I could say I did feel
now we're gonna go. We got to go there. Good, Doddy. We got to go there. The situation now. Partners coming to your events.
Partners, as in
you got your missus. She turns up at the event.
I ain't got
giving you hell.
Now I'll tell you what, right? I've been lucky.
Right.
I've been lucky because for the ladies that have been in my life to that capacity.
So you're single now.
Single like a hit record.
You hear that? He's single, ladies. He's single. So when you want to go and hit up on him and want to dance with him and that, he give you a free dance. Yeah, go on.
He really put me in pressure. But yeah, I've been lucky because one or two people I've had in my life, they haven't really been that kind of
nice,
possessive where they,
okay, cool.
Where they've come to dance and created or.
Because some of them do,
But some of them do, but it's just part of the game. And it's something that if you meet somebody, you've got to explain to them in detail what you do, what it's about. Because if you don't, at first they'll say, yeah, I can help, I can cope with it, it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. How can you cope with it? For example, say, if you was a woman, like, you got a birthday party, I'm going to come with you.
Yeah.
I know at a certain time I've got to go. I've got to go play music elsewhere. At first it's okay, but if it's long term, it does cause a bit of a rift.
So ask me a question, right? Let's be real. You're indoors with your missus, your mobile phone rings, and she sees a name like Jeanette on the phone like that. Have you had bad... Who's that?
Yeah, you get it all the time.
And going in, and you say, oh, she wants me to do a party.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like anything. If you had a woman and she was in the media, in any sort of media, and her phone rang and you saw Joe, Robert, Tony, whatever, it's all about trusting it.
Yeah. But I don't look at my missus' phone. I just... She does what she does. She don't even look at mine. She just...
Not being funny.
She would pass the phone to me.
If you're going to be in a
relationship... Because again, it's trust.
If you're going to be in a relationship where you got to start looking at one another's phone, then there's a problem.
There's a problem. Why are you there?
Yeah, so...
And within our game, this is what we do.
You know what? It's like anything. If I was a film star, your acting life and your personal life is two different things. And if you find a young lady that can't divide the two, then you definitely got a problem.
Right.
And my advice to anybody is, you might have to leave.
Now you got a lovely daughter as well, right?
Yeah, I got a big girl. She's 12 and she's doing well.
What's she doing now with all this madness going on with the youths? Because there is a lot of madness. I get scared every day, even though
any parent on a different, away from the DJ side of it, as a parent, you're on your toes. You're on your toes every day when they go to school, when they're leaving school. But luckily for my daughter, she's not in the hype.
Right.
She doesn't.
She's one of them quiet laid-back girls.
Yeah, and I keep my entertainment life
away from her,
totally away from her. She knows about it.
So none of them know that her dad is a big DJ out there or nothing like that. Well, that's good.
If she wants to tell them, that's up to her. And I kind of strongly advise to her, look, don't do it. But and then they just keep two lives separate, because what I do in my personal life is at night. She should be sleeping. Yeah. And if she's not sleeping, then she's got a problem.
What is she into? Is she into the grime, or is she into the R&B? What's she into?
She's into all music,
right?
And I think that rubs off from me. So because I'm into everything. My first love is dancehall. Believe it or not.
Did you used to take her around when she was born? And because I used to do that with him.
Yeah, but I didn't expose her to the music element.
Oh, okay.
I kept all that kind of music element out of it. Like meeting my friends, I was very selective with people. Because in this game, you meet a lot of people. You know a lot of people. But I didn't want to be exposed to that element where she said, "Oh, my dad's so and so," and she took it on her shoulder to go to school with it. Then it causes a
big riff.
You can't tell me nothing because my dad's blah blah.
She
knows about it because Facebook, Instagram, and whatever, and her friends show her, and her friends' mums show her, and all sorts of. But me personally, keep life separate and it works.
No, that's good. That's good. What do you do to relax? What is your relax mode? Now, you said earlier how true it is. You're a bit of a Coronation Street and EastEnders fan.
Yeah, I like my soaps. I don't what is this? I like my soaps. But I tell you what, for me, an ideal cool out, getting out for something to eat, gym, when I get the chance to go, sauna, massage. I'm very big into them kind of things, like just well-being and just relaxing and taking it easy. But if not, I'm at home on my computer doing something, but not to do with music. And the music I listen to at home, you can't believe it, it's jazz.
Really?
Yeah.
And who do you listen on the radio?
I don't really listen to radio.
I listen to LBC.
That's right.
I'll be honest.
I listen to LBC when I'm in my car.
I listen to LBC.
I like to know what's going on in the world.
That's right.
Because
it's like my missus. I watch Sky News, and my missus is like, Sky News. Every time she comes to, she turns it over. She goes, "Oh, you just want depression." That's what you want.
My favourite program is at the moment.
Go on.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I don't know if I should say.
No, go on.
Won't pay, can't pay.
What's that?
Take it away. The Bailiffs program.
Oh yeah.
That's the best thing in the world. Right at this present moment, that is top boy TV.
Good. But you know the black guy that's in that. You know he's not well.
Yeah, he's got leukemia.
He's got leukemia, isn't it?
So it's another form of cancer again. So with all these little programs, I think that's what I gravitated to it. And then like, because of my dad and I'm gonna put it out there, we're trying to get awareness, like prostate
cancer,
prostate awareness for like the younger generation, because a lot of us don't really understand cancer. Once you hear cancer, you think it's a death sentence. It's not. Caught early, it can be treated, but there is stigma to it, and I'm trying to kind of get something going where you can read into it a little bit more simplified than just the technical terms of chemo.
I think we're very good at talking. We don't put it to action. And if we all got together and think, because you've got to realise you don't know when you're going to get that dreaded call. Yeah. Or you don't know when you're going to go to the doctor and he's going to tell you straight. Because back in the day, as a younger, they would tell you, oh, well, don't worry about it. And then they'll go out and whisper to your parents. Yeah, but now you're the big person that they'll say, you got 4 months to live.
Well, my advice to anybody right now, just going through the journey with my dad. It was a 2-year journey, chemo, radiotherapy.
How did he know he had it?
I was the one encouraging him to go to hospital, actually, because he was complaining.
What, just for a checkup?
He was complaining about pains in his back, and they said it was gallstones, and it should flush out as time goes on. And then it was getting worse and worse. And I thought, Dad, you're going for another checkup, and then got the dreaded call saying, yeah, he's got cancer. But as I said to anybody, my advice to anybody, if you think any pains, that's not normal. Don't listen to people.
No, you have to
go and get
your MOT.
Go and get your MOT, because you know what, it might be trivial and it might be serious. So my advice to anybody, just go and get yourself checked out.
Well, my thing is, I understand what you're saying, but when your time's up, your time's up.
Yeah,
that's how I see it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I personally, and I know it might be a little stigma, but I believe since the microwave oven has been introduced in such a big way now, I think cancer's come more rife. Me personally, but people will say, well, nah, don't agree with that.
I'll tell you what, there's so much different theories, so much different ways to look at it, but you know what?
We got to do something about it.
You just got to do something about it.
We've got to do something about it.
If you've got it, you got to get it treated. Some people sit on it, and the worry of cancer, as a person that's been through it with someone as close as my dad, a lot of people turn their eye to it. There's nothing to turn your eye about it. It's not a disease. And it's not, say, in some cases, it's not even incurable. But it's for you to go and
check it. Otherwise, it will be. Anyway, we'll come back with Dodd. We've got one last half. And now, don't forget, this is exclusive. Dodd, the man you see out on the street, the man, the hype man, the man that you think you can't talk to. We're up close and very personal with Dodd. Studio Express 625. Back in a moment. Wow, Doddy, it's been, how can I explain? It's been very, very interesting, I must admit.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
We're going in, we're going into our last 20 minutes or so. And, you know, some people are saying, boy, P, you ain't played much music today, but it's up close and personal with Doddy, finding out about who the Dodd is. That's right, D-O-D-D, Studio Express 625. If you want to see him live, don't forget to catch him next Friday, or he's at Mighty Crown as well this weekend and some other. But I'll let him tell you the events he's at. But Doddy, we're going to get now to the nits.
Nitty gritty team.
It's got to be the industry now. What do you think of the state of the industry? Have you been in any performances with anyone that's just like, or irritates you, and you just like, say for me? But
I'll tell you what, music is personality, isn't it? And not everybody's personality is going to be your personality. Or
right.
His spirit and your spirit ain't going to get on. And I've been with many DJs that me and their spirits don't get on. But you know what? You just got to be professional on it and just keep it moving. You got to
keep it professional and keep it moving. Have you been in a situation where you've played music and then your time's come and another DJ is playing the same, or you tell the DJ what you're going to play, or they got an idea what your style is, and then they're coming in and just play all the big tunes and just leave you?
Yeah, but you know what? To me, if you're professional at your game, you could play a top 15. It doesn't mean that he's a good DJ.
Right.
And then if I came in the dance and played the top 15 tunes, it doesn't mean I'm a good DJ.
Right.
All it means is that you think these tunes are going to make the people react in a way you think they're going to react. And half the time it doesn't.
Right.
Because it might be too early. You might play suppose you play Drake, Blem. It might be 12:30.
But you know what? Saying that, cutting you really quickly, when you say playing Drake and Rihanna and stuff, you do that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think they can't do that.
You know what? You can do. I'll tell you where the advantages, I think, for Studio Express is, where Ali's concerned. Ali can play a lot of music and get away with it, because I would always have some kind of talk or some kind of something to...
Well, you started off Festa Skank. I played it anyway because I played it on the breakfast. But you started off in the raves, and I know that for a fact.
All right, we started off Festa Skank, and then we done our own little exclusive mix to it as well.
Yeah,
so it kind of got those tunes have got energy. So those are the kind of tunes you do need because not all the time.
You want to hear the boring dead music.
I mean, not being funny. We're playing music for over a decade,
and we're playing the same old.
We're still playing the same old.
Yeah.
So, am I really gonna come out and hear the same old? Come on. But at the end of the day, some people are embedded with the same old. Like, for example, Starship. It's not my favorite record at all.
Yeah.
But I've seen it many a time. It does get the people.
It does get them. Yeah, and Candy's another one.
Candy's
another one.
Another record. It's not my favorite.
No,
but it does do the job.
It gets them going.
Some records you have to play because it does the job.
Yeah.
Or it's a very much requested record. But there's so much music out there. You can experiment.
Really.
The advantage with Ali, he's got a half decent MC, so I can present it to you.
I've never really heard Ali MC.
Yeah, you would never either. It's just like you won't see me play music in a rave unless it's emergency. I suppose the same thing because we got our own departments.
Yes,
and it works. Yes. He take care of the music. I take care of the MC, and we don't mix. We don't cross over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be egos.
In other words, you stay in your lane.
Yeah, of course, because it's gonna be egos. Because if he started to MC and he thought he was better than me, then he's gonna think I need to MC. If it's
all right. Let me go there. Ali decided to pack up his gloves. He'd rather be with the family, and that. You're on your Jack Jones now. What are you going to do? Learn to play music?
If I have to, I have to.
Okay.
I'm a person like this. Whatever situation I'm put into, I must can adapt to it. I'm not saying at the beginning I'm going to be the best, but I can guarantee you before the end, I'll be one of them.
Right.
I'm a strong believer in that. You can't make situations hold you back. So if Ali decided tomorrow, well, boy, he's going to pack his gloves up, and I didn't want to pack my gloves up, I've got to make a decision. So I've got to sit down, do my research, do my revision, and get busy.
I'm going to put you on the spot now. 5 big names right now that are doing things.
What, DJing wise?
Yeah, sounds, DJs, whatever. Doing things right now to you.
Special touch.
Okay.
Definitely doing things. Fifth Avenue, doing things. Yeah.
5, man, come on, 5.
Evasion Crew.
3.
Definitely doing things. Big Business.
I heard a lot about them.
Definitely doing things. And
come on, man.
Believe it or not.
After Dark?
Yeah, every sound's doing things in their own right. But if from my personal view of who's doing things, I'd say Special Touch, Fifth Avenue, Big Business, Invasion Crew, and I'm gonna go into another genre of music.
Go on.
Andrew Fresh from Lord Gellies.
You're talking Bashment now.
Bashment now.
Okay.
They're definitely doing things.
And they're the 5 names
that I would
Doddy has
call.
chose.
Yeah.
Okay.
No offense to my versus DJ colleagues, but it's just what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is.
It's my opinion, and that's what it is. Those 5. Lord Gellies is definitely doing things in the dancehall scene.
Okay.
I love his energy, love his vibe, and he can get going. He can get people going in, whether you come from Jamaica, England, wherever you come from.
He can get you to adapt.
And any man that can do that for me, because when I'm out or when I'm not.
Well, you're a hype man. You're a massive hype man.
Yeah, but when I'm out and it's my time without Studio Express title over my head. I want to be entertained.
Oh, when you're raving,
I want to be in that rave. Like you. I'm in there and I paid my ticket money. I'm going on. So I look at things slightly different. So I go to all different genres of music. I go funky house. I go Zumba. I go all kind of different music.
Right. The biggest rave for you up to date right now. One that you've performed at, and one that you've actually just been to and seen for yourself.
Biggest raves I performed at. God, there's so many. I'd say when Studio Express went to France, RJS, definitely a big one. And an event that I've been to and I could say, wow, this is proper. There's just so many, Terry. I'm always out.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I'm always out. There's just so many.
Gonna hold that one to full.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a pause on that one and come back to it.
Right, okay. What are you gonna do now? I mean, you've done this for a number of years and you've put on shows for a number of years. You've made a lot of money in a number of years. You've lost a lot of money in a number of years. But let's be real now. Before you hang up your gloves and sit down and say, you know what, I've done that. What is it you want to achieve?
I'll tell you what my biggest goal right now is in DJing. I want to get some youngers involved to take over
what you're doing.
What we're doing now.
Would that be a family member?
Not necessarily. It could be anybody. Anybody who's got that skill and talent.
Who wants to learn.
And they wants to learn and they're hungry to learn and they've got that drive. You're welcome. Because I'm not going to be here forever. Or I'm going to be in a situation where I'm going to be in a Zimmer frame and still change. So, yeah. But I want to I want to take it over to transfer it over to someone who's younger, but at the same time with a total different energy, total different
more of an
vibe,
up-to-date feel.
up-to-date feel, a bit more commercial feel, not so much as a black audience.
Yes,
I need to get a wider genre of audience, and at the same time that person can embrace it and bring in somebody else, so it becomes a generation thing rather than okay, after them guys, who's next? So that's what I really want to open a DJ school.
Really?
Yeah, with the work I do, believe it or not, I might well tell you.
No, go on, tell us. Work with kids.
I'm a mentor. I work with kids. I work with kids between 6 and 19.
Right.
And I've done DJ courses in colleges before, where I work with a lot of trouble kids who's on the verge of being expelled,
going prison,
exclusive prison. And I found the way to get to most kids nowadays is music, and it's done its thing. So that's my biggest goal, to open a DJ school that goes into different boroughs, different schools, different colleges, and just.
How are you going to do that?
Oh, it's not how we're going to do it. It's been done. So it's more to.
Oh, you've got one?
It's more to expand on it and find other DJs in the same industry as myself who are prepared to jump on board and not think about the money.
So what are you looking for? This is your platform. This is going to go on social media. If you haven't heard this, you want to tell a friend, oh, listen to that show, Peter Terry and Dodd, up close and personal with the Real Deal Show. Right, how are you expecting to do that? Because we all got egos, and egos in one pot don't usually work. Yeah. I ain't going to help Dodd. Don't want to help Dodd. Not interested. Yeah, but they've got a talent that would help you.
But you see what I'm saying to my fellow DJs is, you're not helping me.
You're helping the youngers.
You're helping the next generation. Not to make them make the same mistakes that they're making now.
That's right.
So you're not helping me. I ain't going to be the one, as I said in the beginning, it's not about money. So I don't want you to believe that you're helping me to make that next money to buy a Bentley. No, you're helping your next generation to see a different way of looking at things and giving them something what's worth them working towards, because music is in everybody's life from the age.
Well, they're lost right now. We all know that. For what reason, obviously broken homes, etc. We know that. We're not stupid. But what do you think the answer is?
The answer right now is, to be honest with you, period, values. It's all gone. Even simple things, how people dress to go to a christening, it's all changed. When we was younger, christenings, you had to have a hard sole shoes. If it's not a suit, you got on a trousers and a shirt and a tie.
But now you can go like you want to go and check someone. It's like you're going to a rave.
You can go just out and going off the street.
Yeah.
So the values have changed, and it's also changed because parents and children have got that. There's no division between them.
Yeah.
For example, say if you don't have to work your phone, you're gonna ask your son.
You can ask your son, yeah. Well, I do all the time.
Right. But when I was younger, if I couldn't work something, you got to figure it out, because your dad was clueless to what's going on.
That's right.
So the whole situation, the dynamics has changed, and a lot of us are at that age. We're still trying to strive to have things, but in that process of having things, we want our children to have the best.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that. I tell any parent, give your son and daughter the best you can give them, but at the same time, let them understand the value of it.
Discipline. You've got a little girl. Discipline. Now, a lot of people say you can't smack your child. I don't care. My son, at the end of his fast, if they said to me you can't smack your child, or why do you smack your child, I'll take the mick and say that well, I'm not going to say it on radio, but I took it back. That's the reason why I took him out, because at the end of the day, the way I personally see it is that is a creation that you created. He's or she is a creation that you created, and you want them to follow in the right footsteps and not lead down the wrong path. And right now, these poor kids, I mean, you can't blame them. Some of them, you just can't blame them.
You can't blame them, but at the same
blame
time,
them. You could. I mean, everyone knows what's right and what's wrong.
I think a lot of things as well. Everything's now. Everything's media. So it's different from when we had to go and find the information. We had to go to libraries.
They just go online.
You have to go to your friend's house. And he's got a book, and you share that book. Now everything's online. So, and the knowledge online is just being read to them, or they're reading it. They're not being shown how to do it. It's just being read to them. Like, got turn left, turn right, walk straight. They're not saying turn left, there could be a pothole, you've got to go around it. Turn right, there might be a speed hump, so you need to slow down. It's just left, right, and that's how their mentalities are. Left, right, and if I can't get it now, that's rubbish. Let's move on to something else. So, to be honest, a lot of it as well, there's the broken homes, that is definitely a big part.
Massive.
Mum's
taking it on board all by herself. No dad around.
I take my hat off to any lady who's got, especially a boy child, who's doing it by herself. But I always say, a mum can't be a dad.
No, not at all. Not
because
at all. Well, you can't really say that because they drive lorries, they drive buses, they whatever, they do everything. So you can't really say. But I understand what you're saying.
There's a difference. A lady can be a man.
We know that
because you just say they can drive.
That's right.
They can drive lorries. They can drive trucks.
That's right.
Back in the day, that was more a man's
job.
Now a lady can do it. So they can be on an equal par as a man.
Yeah.
But they still can't be a dad.
They can't be a dad
because a boy child needs to have that element of fear. Because back in the day, your mum did all the shouting.
That's right. Your dad done all the boxing.
When your dad gave you that look, you know what? But now the dad's not there. So the mum, she might be 5'4", 5'6", 5'8".
Yeah.
This
liberty taking.
This tower man, he's now 15.
Yeah.
He's now maybe 5'9", same height as her.
Yeah.
He's a bit stronger than her.
That's
After
right.
a while, he's gonna say, "Oh, you can't hit me no more," and you might even try to stop him.
Yeah, but then when you say that, it's like a prime example is like a dog. And I'm going to say a dog, but not in a rude way. If a puppy comes up to you, Dodd, and starts biting you, and you go, "Don't do that. This is a good boy. Don't do that." You leave him. He does it again. "Don't do that." Da, 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 da. And all the time you keep allowing him to do that, he's going to end up taking over.
Yeah, of course.
And that is what it's about. And then one time you go and land your foot, it will just yam you.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's the same with children, situations, and whatever. If you give it an inch, that's why the saying is, it will take a mile.
Yeah, but I tell you what, to be honest, I totally agree with what you're saying. But you got to also look at it this way. A lot of, more boy childs than girls childs, a lot of boy childs are looking to their friends to get that father instinct from.
And that's what's going on.
And that's what's happening. If that friend is a bit more powerful, a bit more strong than that,
they want to be on that line.
Right, so then before it becomes a gang.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in gangs. Because when we was growing up, we grew up on estates. That's why they're knocking down all these estates.
That's right.
It's not a gang. What people's got to understand, when you live on an estate, these are your friends.
They're your friends.
One might live on the 8th floor, one might live on the 7th floor, one might live on the 13th floor. You all go to the same school. You become great friends.
Great friends.
On the outside,
you
become a gang.
A gang.
And then you adopt gang mentality.
Yes.
Because you've been classed as a gang.
Yeah.
And then another estate would say, okay, me, Brian and Tony, we come from that estate. So we are friends, but we are a gang. So then you get this estate 1, estate 2.
And the media is now saying gangs in that particular area.
They're living up to the hype. And then it becomes a gang.
Becomes a gang.
So it's not so much that no one's born into a gang.
No.
It just how it's developed from estates. Now they're saying we don't want no more high-rise built.
Yeah, but because of the media have called this thing a gang, now they are making gangs.
Yeah, because
you understand,
if anything's highlighted, you live towards it.
That's right.
So if all of a sudden the TV said the best way to live now, everybody was to wear white t-shirts. Not everybody's going to do it, but the majority is going to wear white t-shirts.
Well, you know what? Up close and personal, we've got about 2.5 minutes. Dodd, it's been more than a privilege and a pleasure, mate.
I could say the same to you.
People,
studio, hospitality's great. But I tell you what, you're talking about events, but I'm going to make it short and sweet. Because 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
The best thing you do if you want to know where Studio Express is or any events at all, log on to www.studioexpress625.com. Everything's on there.
Simple as that.
Bit about Studio Express, events, music, gallery. It's all there. So
this interview will be on there as well, so you'll be able to get that by tomorrow.
But I definitely will be at Elegance next Friday in full effect. Come down in nice and early so I can give you the full energy, the full steam, alongside my partner in crime, DJ Ali. And I don't yet believe him.
And the thing about it, when you see this guy, you know, well, for what I've got him calm in the studio, you know what I mean? He's not on no steroids or nothing in here. So when you see him, you're going to think, is he took steroids or something today? No, he's just a hype man.
It's all natural.
Just a hype man.
It's all natural. As long as I see people having fun, raving, having a good time. Because you know what? I look at my job as a very important job. I'm a stress reliever. When you come to listen to Studio Express or listen to any of the street sound, you expect to be entertained. Take you away. I want to put you in that zone. Take you away from your worries, your problems. And that's what I'm there for. And if I can't achieve that job, I don't think I've done a good job.
Got 1 more minute. Give anybody the last thoughts of they want to get into the music business. They think that it's the right way to go. What's your views? What to do? What not to do? Give your last views. You've got a minute.
Well, if you want to get into the music business, I'll tell you what, you need determination, you definitely need luck, and the most important thing, you've got to have a broad back, because you've got to be able to take criticism. And that's what a lot of people do fail in the music business. When I first started, I was getting criticised like mad. Oh, you sound like this person, this and that and this. I just persevered, going, and now look where I am now.
And he's high up there, and he's flying abroad as well. Give us a couple of your
we're going Spain in June, Antigua in September, Dubai in November. Oh god,
no, that's not too bad, is it?
It's not too bad.
That's right. DODD Dodd, thank you so much for coming
No
down.
problem.
This will be back up online. Don't forget, catch out the Facebook as well, the Real Deal Network team and all that sort of stuff. It's all good. It's all flavour. Elegance next Friday. Catch him down there. Listen, keep the streets clean. Peter Terry, Kofi, Doddy, we're out the door. Good
See you
evening.
later.
Bye.
You're in tune to London's award-winning radio.